Good morning, Patriots, and welcome back to another episode of BTV. I'm Hilda.
And I'm Jess. Hilda, have you heard of the CubeSat program?
Don't they send a satellite up to space or something?
Exactly. And if you're interested in joining the program, make sure to turn in your application by the end of the day.
Oh, and Jess, have you bought your grad night ticket yet?
Yes, seniors, you can get yours by the front gate on Wednesdays.
Tickets are being sold for $170, so make sure to get them before prices go up.
Now let's hear a little bit about our Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Scott.
So how are you doing today, Mrs. Scott?
Actually, I'm really pretty good.
Okay, how does it feel to be Teacher of the Year?
Absolutely overwhelming. I work here at Beckman with such amazing teachers that it's pretty, it blew me away to be singled out amongst my peers.
So what's your favorite part about being a teacher?
The students, hands down the students. They're always interesting, always fun, always engaging. No day is ever the same, and I just love the students.
How long have you been a teacher?
This is my 16th year. I taught at another school in Santa Ana for 5 years, and this is my 11th year here at Beckman.
And what do you teach here at Beckman?
I teach oceanography and AP Environmental Science.
Did you want to be a teacher when you were a child?
No, I didn't want to be a teacher when I was a child. My dream was to speak foreign languages and travel the world, and I did that. That was my first career, was in international sales, and I did that for 12 years, and then I decided to go into teaching when I had my kids.
What is one lesson you've learned from teaching?
Patience, or at least to pretend as though I have patience, and that's particularly important with students in the classroom.
What's a lesson that students have taught you?
Sorry, I guess that was what I was going to say for that one. But students have taught me, have an open mind. I think is really one thing I've learned from my students, is that it's easy to look at the surface of a student and see what they're doing or how they're acting in the classroom, and so much is going on underneath that we're not really aware of, and we need to be sensitive to all of that.
Could you describe your classroom environment?
Well, this is it. Homework, the usual over there. Stuff going on the board here. We're trying to offset our carbon footprint of the oceanography field trip, so that's what all these calculations are about. I have a pet snake, King, who's actually a female. Didn't know that until she laid eggs a few years ago, and voila. I have a fish tank, which actually, thank you to my husband, was willing to tolerate me putting up a marine saltwater aquarium because I was teaching oceanography, which is kind of fun. And then we've got get into things that the students have done, like they had designed some fish to get along in specific marine environments, some different ideas of where things live. This has been the home of some long-term experiments, including designing an aquatic experiment in AP Environmental and growing irradiated radish seeds. And we've got some posters up here on the back of student projects related to energy, which is our last unit, and AP Environmental. And that's kind of my classroom.
Awesome. What are some clubs that you're a teacher for?
I have the Rainbow Alliance Club. I have the Bees Club, they save the bees. That's what my little pin is for. And I have an origami club that also meets on Fridays, I think.
And lastly, if there's anything that you could tell your students, what would it be?
It would be that you will or you can get what you want out of life. I think that people have dreams and they're afraid of making them come true. But if you set your ideal or your eyes on your goal, you figure out what it takes to accomplish it, and you work hard, you will get there. It might not be the time frame you want, and there might be some detours, but you can make it happen.
Congrats to you, Mrs. Scott, on all your hard work.
Our theater department has also been hard at work. This is the last weekend to see the State Fair musical.
Tickets are $10 with ASB or $15 without, so make sure to come support.
Jess, do you think you're going to the spring dance?
Of course, it's going to be a party in the USA.
Today, tickets will be $15 with ASB and $20 without. And next week, they'll be $20 with ASB and $25 without.
Now let's take a look on an event put on by the City of Irvine Teen Summit.
Guys, come in. Are you there? Elle. I think she's back.
Are you sure this is the place?
It has to be.
Mike.
Dang, Jess, that looks so cool.
I know. Teen Summit is this Saturday, 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Lakeview Senior Center. Both Mr. Bond and Mr. Chow will be speaking about health and wellness.
If you attend, you'll be getting free breakfast, 4 hours of detention credit, and extra credit from select teachers.
That sounds great. I'll definitely be there.
Me too. Now let's go over to Elise with sports.
Hey, I'm Elise, and I'm here with your sports update for this week. Spring season is in full bloom, and we finally have the right background behind me for the sports season. First off, boys tennis did amazing against a competitive school, Dana Hills. They got a score of 15-3. Girls softball played in the Savannah tournament and is continuing to compete this week. Boys baseball won both of their games in a doubleheader against Laguna Beach High School, and boys volleyball won 3 consecutive games against Fountain Valley High School. As always, best of luck to our spring sports teams. Now, let's see some musical talent.
Okay, this is Concerto Opus 2, number 7 in F major 9, diminished, minor, major. Ready? Play something a little bluesy. All right, make it a little funky, a little funky. Okay, make it a little jazzy, a little jazzy. Okay, you know what? Make it do the angry sound, the angry sound. Like punk rock, that's what we want. Yes, yes. Harder, faster, stronger. Faster, stronger. Thank you.
I think Garrett should stick to trying sports.
Yes, but Ethan was great.
Have you voted for prom court yet?
Yes, and you can too until this afternoon on votingforschools.com.
Also, on March 8th, there will be a master hypnotist in the pack at 6:30 p.m. Tickets are $10 and are raising money for Beckman football.
Make sure to come support our athletics. That's all we have this week for you, Patriots. I'm Hilda.
And I'm Jess,
Signing off.